Savannah, this is a really good one. Savannah says, I have an unbreakable bond with my horse Zeppelin for sure. Why am I having such a hard time finding that with my mare Nova? Oh, Savannah, this is such a good question. So in this, kind of what I talked about earlier about horses and different relationships with different people, every horse is different, just like how each person is different. And so there are certain horses, just like with people, that you're going to pair with, and boom, you hit it off the bat. You guys are connected. You guys know what I'm talking about? Let me know in chat if you've ever experienced that kind of connection with a horse. And it's like, wow, you guys just connected. I have a horse here for training that I'm fostering from a rescue. His name is Slate, and he's an extremely aggressive horse. Has been one of the most dangerous horses I've ever worked with. He would kick at you, charge, lunge, try to, kind of like Annika's horse, but if you can imagine that, like times 10, believe it or not. Unpredictable, erratic. And the way I got that horse is I saw a picture of him on Facebook that the rescue had posted. And there was immediately like a quickening in my soul, like I could feel a connection. And in spite of that horse being, you know, quote unquote crazy, in fact, the rescue was going to have to put him down because he was just unhandleable and he was going to, you know, really do some damage to somebody. And they didn't want someone getting hurt. Like I knew that he had to come to Texas. So they shipped him all the way from West Virginia here to Texas. So I'm saying, like, I get you, Savannah. When you have a connection like you had with Zeppelin, when you have that type of bond, it's something that's really special. And so then when you come across another horse that you don't have that bond with, it's like, oh, well, I mean, I have this bond with this one horse. Why don't I have the bond with this horse? Like, what do I need to do? And the answer to that, again, I guess I sound kind of like a broken record, but going back to these 5 different ways to bond, different horses need more emphasis in different ways. Does that make sense? And so there's certain horses who you might spend 90% of your time working on them being with you. And maybe like, you know, 2.5% here, 2.5% here, 2.5% here, 2.5% here. There are other horses where maybe you need to focus on teaching them to be willing. And so one of the things about building out the roadmap is it really helps us to determine where we need to strengthen that bond and what are the areas that we really need to have you focus on so that you can have, it won't be the same, not the same bond as you have with Zeppelin, but similar in the strength of that bond, right? Because every bond is going to be different. But you can definitely achieve that. Just sounds like you just need a little bit of help and direction to point you in the right direction, to get you some work and exercises that are going to work specifically for certain things for you and your pony. And, you know, that's one of those things that are cool about the calls that you guys are all signing up for is, you know, we'll talk about the program. And for those who move forward with the program, we're able to put together a roadmap specifically for you and your horse, which is awesome. Lots of good questions, you guys. Thanks, Savannah, for that question. Lots of really, really good questions.